Guess I'll record. All right, so I thought maybe we would do start with takeaways from Saturday. Since you guys were all there, what was your favorite part?
I like that it was so more interactive compared to last year's.
I agree. I think they're always great, but I definitely think that being able to learn what you need to say, how to say it, what other people say, so you can kind of hear the terminology, hear how people do it. I think that was huge, and I'm pretty sure that she will probably do that from now on. That way, I think it was just good for everybody. I mean, I like all of it. I was sad that everybody couldn't come afterwards. I feel like maybe that wasn't put out soon enough for people to know that, to make time or to schedule it in. So maybe in the future we can kind of be better about that. So I'm going to go right into, I think everybody on here is using TeamZ. How are you liking it? It's keeping you accountable. You should be in the process of having more connections that way. And we had him on our mastermind call yesterday, which I thought was cool. That was Monday. I don't even know what day it is. He said that on average, within the first 90 days, you'll have 21 new customers, 9 new distributors, which means basically like business builders or people that share. So staying consistent. I don't know what your goals are either, but he's going to be on team call on Monday night. But I know Ian asked a question and said it's different for everybody, but you set your income goals as to what you want them to be. So like she has already built to this level, and he said that she shouldn't put in her income goal as to what it is. Like say you're at 100,000 and she wanted to make 150, she should only put 50,000 because she's already to that level, because what she was finding was it was a lot of connections for her, and she was having like 70 conversations, and he was basically, you're not going to do anything with that many conversations or to that level. That being said, someone brand new should be connecting with more people than someone like me. The other thing is I'm listening to, I love audiobooks. I'm listening to Grant Cardone right now. If you're not first, you're last. And he basically says, hit it hard. Don't post once a day on Facebook and think that's enough, because only I think 3% of your actual friends see that one post. So if you have the time to post every hour, post every hour. Even just something dumb, something funny, something that adds value, recipes. I'm going to post every single day, multiple times a day, about this new group that we're starting on next Wednesday. Well, Anna's saying the 14th. I put the 13th, but we're going to open it up today and get it started so that we can start rolling you guys into it so that you're ready. But I came up with some great verbiage last night, and I feel like almost I could make a different post about every single word. And I think that might be what I do, just so it's not always the same thing of me posting, but just different stuff all the time. Post about your life, post about what you're doing. But I mean, we're going to call it recommit to you. You can reignite, reconnect, remind, recruit, be relentless. So like I can make a post about every single one of those words, and fall is a great time to reset. This is usually one of the busiest times in my business, because people let themselves go all summer, and it's just, they're ready to restart something. So do you guys have something to add? You want to share how you feel about TeamZ? Do you need help?
I really like it. It definitely keeps me accountable. And even when I'm like, oh my gosh, one more connection, but I'm like, I have to mark it off because I'm a checklist.
Me too. Me too. And I had taken off like the invite part, because I wanted it to be more authentic, but I think I might put it back on, because an invite could be like last week, I was hardcore inviting to our Saturday event, right? And if we have something to invite to every week, which we should probably have a sip and sample scheduled every week. That's the other thing we need to talk about. Gabby, we need to schedule one in Bolivar. So anytime you invite someone to that event, so, if we have one scheduled for next week, even an online one, it doesn't have to be at a location. We can do, like we used to do, Wednesday, like all day, where we add value all day, add people to that event. That would be an invite. That would be a share. Sending a video, asking people to take a look, getting them on the phone, all of those things count. So we should be doing that every day. And I don't want to call it lazy, but complacent, and not be asking for the invite. Because if you don't ask for the invite, you're not going to get the enrollment. And even if they don't show up, they cancel on you, just know that they do come back eventually. They're watching what you're doing. They see your posts, even if they don't say anything. Like I had a guy last week ask me at BNI about the BIA. He didn't post on any of my stuff. He didn't say, you know what I mean? But then when he sees me, it reminds him, oh, she posted about that energy drink. I wonder what that's about. He just had a new baby. He's exhausted. He needs energy, and he doesn't want to drink the crappy ones. So we also need to be talking about the products, especially, and I think you guys do a great job, but we have tons of new stuff coming, great things to add value and share with people, because people think it's normal to be tired, to be have no energy, to not have sleep. It's not normal. We shouldn't have all of those things. We shouldn't not feel good. And typically the solution is better nutrition. We all know that. We felt the difference. We just have to spread the word, right? So what I'm doing with this, the new products, obviously, I've sent messages to pretty much everyone in my downline, and I'm just going to say that I don't care if they are red and inactive. I know we had that conversation at the table, like you feel guilty messaging someone you haven't talked to in a while. This is good customer service. This is someone, you never want to lose customers. You don't want them to fall off the face of the earth. You want them to know you're still here to support them. So even if you haven't talked to them in a long time, it's okay to reach back out. And I have a message that I wrote that I can share with you guys. I'll put it in the group. So it's easy for you guys to just copy and paste if someone hasn't ordered in a while, or like Mickey and Gabby, you guys are kind of new, so you probably don't have a ton of reds or anything yet. But I like to scroll through my reds every time, which red means they haven't ordered in like 6 months. So they will turn red if they haven't placed an order in that amount of time. But those are the people that I will reach out to and just say, hey, I've noticed that you haven't ordered in a while. I just wanted to let you know that I'm here to support you any way I can. Those kind of things. Remind everybody about the maintenance pictures. And I haven't found where, like normally when we have the holiday catalog, they usually do a good job of giving us images, because like Isodelites are buy 3 get 1 free, E-shots are buy 3 get 1 free, and I can't find them anywhere. So I might have to just make some, but it's good for us to be posting that in HHP, because your clients, your customers, and all the people that you've added in there will see every time you post. So if you don't go in there every day and add some kind of content, you need to put that on your list of things to do, because that's where I get a lot of people coming back to me, because they see me posting and they see me doing stuff, right? So definitely remind about the IsoBody Challenge. We also have another app for people, I don't know, I think it's free at first, but it's called Hit 'em Up. And you can literally like text people. It depends on whether or not your people are on Facebook, whether they're mostly text messages, how you reach out to people. Just makes it easier, because you can write one message, it'll put in their first name for you, so you don't have to, and you literally send them out, and it's pretty fast. So as you do more of these, that's the kind of thing. What else do I want to talk about? I think that's all I really have as far as like digging in. But what do you guys, I do want to get a sip and sample in Bolivar.
I'm going to Lockport tomorrow to pick up stuff for our Veterans Day breakfast. So I'll ask her what day can we.
Okay.
Do you have a couple dates that work for you?
Every week is probably a little different, but like my son has basketball 6 days a week. But that's just at the high school. It's not like
super far.
bad, but I'll figure it out. Yeah, I was thinking that or Sublime, one of the two. 'Cause I think that's a good location too. And I'm sure that maybe they have a weeknight that's slow.
Yeah. I watched that Eric Rory thing yesterday that Cindy posted. It was good. I really liked it. He just like talked about like how people slow down during the holidays because they think it's not going to be a good timing or anything, but really like that's when you should be enrolling the most because people want to change during the holidays.
Absolutely. And typically, so we need to just kind of plan ahead for this. Like I said, the online events are what we need to do. Black Friday, I want to say last year we had really good specials and Cyber Monday.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember what it was. Bree might remember better than me. I want to say
it was really good. I got one of my girls like the premium pack for like super cheap.
Mm-hmm.
She was like super worried about money, and I was able to like upgrade her almost so much.
And maybe I'll say something on the mastermind call because we did like an online event for the team, which then has a lot more shares. Like we have a lot more transformations that way. People, all different kinds of stories so that people can share with their prospects, those kind of things. So we'll have to see about online for Facebook for Black Friday. I'm not a Black Friday shopper. Like I'm not leaving my house. And then I can already tell you in December we'll do another probably 12 or 14 day reset. We're going to do the elf, get your elf off the shelf, because it's funny. People loved it. So we do funny workouts in our elf costumes and all that kind of stuff. And you guys can dress up too if you want. The pictures are funny. I have to come up with some new stuff this year because I think it's not as easy as it looks to make yourself taped to a wall and make it believable. Let's see. But yeah, I just think that, and then we need to decide on like if you guys are going to be my daytime people, what day is best. Mondays get a little crazy for me. Like this week I planned on talking to you guys Monday, but our mastermind call went to like 1:30. It's a little longer than normal and I didn't want to miss anything. So noon on a Monday, noon on a Tuesday. I don't know what days work for Lindsay. This must not be a good day for her. So if you guys want to just say in the chat if that works.
My schedule will kind of bounce just depending on what meetings we have, so I'll be able to swing sometimes. Usually lunch is fine, but.
Okay. Is noon good or is later?
Noon's
just
fine
depends.
for me. Yeah.
Okay.
Whatever works for everyone else.
I don't know what else I want to share. What else did we talk about, Bree? Oh, definitely let your people know not to wait to order something if they want like mocha shake. Because people are surprised when it sells out, but the hot stuff will go fast. Like I literally ordered all my stuff like during the live yesterday. But I do want to be posting more on HHP about the Christmas like specials. Like they won't run out of eShots and Ice and Delights. That'll be fine. You know, you shouldn't have a problem there. Someone mentioned something about them being in a different place. They're not under the performance. They're under vitality, like with Ionics and that kind of stuff. Everyone understands what the bone broth like is for, when to use it, how to use it. We've watched quite a few videos now. So it is approved for cleanse days. There is a cleanse day schedule. I will probably get it to you guys because it's in the toolkit. So basically, I think you would use bone broth in place of Isodelites or Whey Thins. You wouldn't have both. it's obviously good for the collagen properties. Like I was already using a collagen. I just use one that doesn't have flavor and like add it to my shakes or add it to other things. It's great for joints, hair, skin, and nails. It has a lot of health benefits. So it's a great thing for us to have. I'm not really sure. I know they have a vegetable version, but that's obviously not going to be vegan if you have someone that's vegan or vegetarian that has a problem with it because it's obviously from bones somehow. I think that's just the flavor. CBD oil. We're telling people you cannot ingest it. We're told that it is grade approved to be ingested when the FDA allows us to do so. So if you ingest it, that is on your own. That is on your own terms. And I don't know. And they're saying like for the most part, most people should be able to take it and not have, because we're supposed to use it topically for like joints, arthritis. I don't know. They're saying anxiety and stress. I don't know if that means you should put it like kind of like you would essential oils like around your face. It is a peppermint oil, like it's peppermint flavored. I would assume maybe you could diffuse it as well in your diffusers. That's another part of the specials. If you buy 3 essential oils, I think you get 15% off a diffuser, and it looks like a holiday diffuser, so it's a little different than our normal one. I know I saw Lindsay post on her wall like what people were using CBD oil for in general, and they were saying things like they were ingesting it. So from what I understand, no company should be able to say that you ingest it at all, period. However, again, people can do what they want with it. So obviously we can't necessarily guarantee results, but we're just going along with, I think, I don't know if it was doTERRA also came out with an oil, a CBD oil, Young Living, I believe. So the trend is just that's where it's at, and Isagenix tries to keep up with it, right? And of course, the BIA energy drink is a great solution for people who drink energy drinks that are bad for you. I'm not an energy drink kind of person. And for me, I don't know, like when I seem to drink it, it seems like I cannot sleep at night. I haven't tried to drink one early in the morning yet, I'm afraid, because I don't like to not sleep. Like I can do e-shots late in the day. I can do nitro late in the day, and it does not affect me whatsoever. So it has to be all the vitamins that are in that, but I'm scared. And I always forget because I don't feel like I need energy in the morning. I need it like later in the day. So I'm not going to take one late in the day ever again. So maybe I'll try tomorrow when I have BNI. But I don't want to keep you real long. So is there anything else? Anything I missed? Bree's probably at the store. I do want to share, so one of Bree's enrolled came to Super Saturday. She's been using the products consistently for 3 years and has consistently cycled 1 cycle a week for 3 years and doesn't share the business at all. She enrolled 4 people total. Both people are still active and still buying, and then her mom built the business on one side a little bit, and then Bree is building her other leg. And she was just absolutely just thrilled and like in tears because she is still being paid this many years later. So it really only takes like one person on each side to really like blow up your business and help you earn some income. And she's ate for free for this whole time. And now she's ready to work the business and stay home with her family. And right after Super Saturday, she enrolled one that's going to enroll 2 this week. And I think she has another one to do the same on the other side. So when you decide, the sky's the limit. So I just wanted to say that and put that out there for anybody that watches the recording that, wasn't at our table. But it's a beautiful thing. And what we have to offer is pretty cool. So yes, I'm at the store. All right, guys. Let's plan to stay in touch every week. Let's stay accountable to each other. And if you have questions or need anything, don't hesitate to reach out. Okay?
Thank you.
Thanks.
You're welcome. All right. Talk to you soon.
All right. Bye-bye.